Greetings from Lick Skillet. This is Mr. Mad Mick 15. Some folks have been after me for a while to make some videos, so I told them I'd consider it, so I've considered it, and I'm making my first ever video. So here goes. I thought I would start off my videos with something exciting, something no one else has done, but I couldn't think of that, so I decided, hey, I'll do it on books. So I want to encourage everyone out there to start them a survival library, because when the grid goes down, trouble ensues, mass calamities happen. We may not have the availability of information that we do now. Um, we won't be able to Google everything. Right now, if we have a question arises, we can do a quick Google, and we got the answers. Um, we're gonna have to start kicking it old school. Um, there was a Saturday morning cartoon show on when I was a kid, and it had as its like theme song or whatever that knowledge is power. Well, try to accumulate as much knowledge as you can and have it on hand and available when you need it. A few books here is just some examples I've got, but these two books here, I highly recommend you getting it, and that's Where There Is No Doctor and Where There Is No Dentist. Both of these books were written by Christian missionaries working in the third world. It's real world information. It's full of some really good stuff. Um, uh, and this book here, Emergency War Surgery. If you read the book Patriots, they mentioned that book in there. It's a really good book. Then of course I've got my Special Forces Medical Handbook, and this thing is great. It's just chock full of information, from what kind of meds to push, sterilizing instruments in a pressure cooker. It's just got a lot of stuff. As far as the day-to-day, something to throw in a kit, this right here, this is my Ranger Medic Handbook, and I have no idea where you could acquire one of these, but if you ever come across one, get it, because it really is it's a handy little book. And the thing about it is it's got protocols, and whatever the patient has wrong with them, and you've got it for what to do with them if they're conscious, what to do with them if they're unconscious. Um, and it's just chock full of all kind of good and useful information. So if you ever come across a one of these, pick one up. They're great. This right here is just what I call like my general information, and I don't have all of my like gardening and livestock and butchering and farming, fix-its, car manuals, stuff like that. I don't have all that here, because the table just wouldn't hold all the books I have, because I'm a reader, and I like to read and like to learn new things. But anyway, this is just some I set down as an example of just general knowledge. Then I've got over here, I've got uh, what I like to call my military manual section, I guess. And basically, I've just got, you know, old military field manuals, all kind of military manuals, and of course, Ranger Handbook. Gotta have that. And then I've got, um, like entertainment. And the reason I say entertainment is, you know, if the world goes to seed, you don't necessarily want to dwell on that and read that all the time, or read stuff like that all the time. Definitely don't want to read stuff like that all the time. So have some, have something you know, it's just entertaining, that you just enjoy reading. This here I've got is an example for the kids. Store up some books that kids like to read. Go with the classics. I'm a big fan of the Swiss Family Robinsons. Love the Disney movie, like the book. Um, but remember the kids when you're doing stuff like this. And then I've got stuff I like to read, military history, uh, fictional military history, like a lot of that stuff. And last but certainly not least, uh, definitely have this on hand. And this is my Bible. And words to live by, words to comfort you. Um, this is a Bible that I carried with me in Panama. It's little, don't take up much space. It's about the size of a hand. But if I had to be on a deserted island, had one book, it would be that book right there. Because it just means so much to me and contains so much vital information for my life and my soul. So I highly recommend the Bible. Um, Got to have that. All of these other books pale in comparison to what's written in that book. So anyway, I hope this encouraged you to start your survival library. I encourage you to amass and secure and as many books as you can, because knowledge is power. This is Mr. Mad Mick 15 signing off. See you around.